nothing better than about 6 a.m. an empty plant. We're gonna come over here and get on the boom lift and go get to some squirrely areas I can't get to any other time when people are here. So let's see what we can get into. Right up there is one of the makeup areas I gotta get to. I gotta get to the back side, so you gotta go right between that light. And then the rest are gonna be exhaust fans, kind of like that one over there. And I got a couple up here in the front that's over in the corners, and we gotta work our way through here and get to everything and make a belt list, then come back and change the belts and make sure all these makeup areas and everything fire off. This is my first problem child. I can hear it's running. I just got to be able to get to the damn thing. And on down. Got another one back there. Not moving. None of that stuff's moving. This is what I'm dealing with. But I think if I can get right here, I should be able to boom right into that thing. It's just a tight path. These are the easy ones. They're about as close as I can get to that thing. And we're just gonna clear the dust. Almost there. You can see these things are old and worn out. That's not just dust, that's a greasy weld dust. So they get nasty enough, you're almost better off not touching them and clean them out, and the motor's gonna die right away. Get them bearings lubed up, might help. Not a whole lot you can do with these. These get neglected because you can't get to them during normal operations. So we'll do what we can. At least get new belts on everything. Maybe wipe the motors down. There's my makeup air. Spaces. Getting too old for these lifts. Belt looks great on those. The filters have been changed, so we'll just come over here, kick them on winter. They don't run them very often. I have a flame failure already. You didn't even try. So we'll cycle them through and see what I need to do. These are direct fired burners, so they the outside air, just like any direct fired burner, this one just hangs in the building. The outside air damper will have to open, hit its in switch before the burner or anything will come on. It's lunchtime for somebody at least, so I'm gonna have to get up here to this burner and see what's going on with it. So we got an old Sterling, you probably can't see it, 850,000 BTU applied air, all our high limits. This is why I'm getting my burner lock out, I'm assuming. And there goes my damper. It may have locked out in between filter changes or something else, I'm not sure. So we'll make sure everything fires and go from there. We may have to get in and clean the burner or whatever, but it looks like these have been clean previously, because the filters are clean, the belts are new, and they don't run these too terribly often. So, and I got there goes my burner right there. I don't have an inspection hole. I think the damn inspection hole's on the other side, so we'll just watch it. We may have to reset some of these. Like I said, I don't know when the last time they were used, so see what we got. So we're in the burner. It's seen better days. We can get back in there and kind of brush that stuff up, but they don't look awful. I cleaned up my spot there because I got my connector disconnected. So my ground wasn't grounded well, and it was all corroded, and I had a bad spot on the wire. So got my wires cleaned up. We'll get a new connector, put it on there. I'll bet this guy will try to fire. So we got all that cleaned up. Didn't look like I was getting a spark, so I tracked my wires. They got 120 volt spark igniters. And the power should come from 2 and 27. I should get 120 volts to create a spark. And you guys probably can't see it, but there's not 120 volts there. So now I've got no wire diagram at all. It's gonna lock out again. But I'm not getting power to my spark. I think once I get power there, I should be fine. I've also heard this relay on my flame safeguard chatter a couple times. It could be something in the flame safeguard, but with no wire diagram, I got to figure out where the power comes from coming into that number 2 and 27, and figure out what relay or whatever controls that, and go from there. So it looks like we get power constant from transformer on 2, and then my flame safeguard controls number 27 there. So you can see on these old flame safeguards, I'll take it off and give you a better look, but these metal on the sides make contact when it's screwed onto there. Vibrations can affect them, and they're old and dirty, so we're going to pull the flame safeguard off of there, try to clean them up and see if that works. This is the relay I was hearing chattering, and that's probably what's supposed to be sending power to my spark igniter. I think if we get that solved, it might be alright. I'm sure they're not going to want to replace the flame safeguard. They don't really use these things a whole lot, and those things are expensive. It's the old style Honeywell. Vibration can affect them. We got a couple more around here that vibration has caused us to have to move them. So you can see the metal there, and you can see it's kind of dirty and corroded. It's on both sides. And that makes a connection here with these pieces of metal. And you can see this is an old one, that they're all kind of corroded in there too. So we'll clean them all up and give it another shot. See what happens. Looks like that wire back there is it's going to be that one right there in the middle. It is my actual, and you can see it's corroded more than the others actually. That's going to be my power to the spark igniter. Alright, so I don't know how well you all can see, but we cleaned them up. Same thing up here, just a little wire brush and memory cloth, something just to clean the spots up. You can see they're not as bad as they were. So we're going to pop that guy back on and cross our fingers, because I wasn't really here to diagnose this. It wasn't a service call, but I don't think they're going to do anything with it that doesn't work, so I'm just trying what I can at this point. These things are old and expensive to upgrade, so let's get it plugged on and see what happens. We're waiting for the trial for ignition now. You can hear my relay chattering. I'm not getting 120 volts either. That thing shouldn't chatter like that. And I got nothing. She's gonna lock out again. There's something wrong. Well, wait a minute. There's my voltage. Might be onto something here. I got a flame. I don't like that relay chattering, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. And there goes my main burner. Boom. We're gonna leave her fired for a little while. Make sure it looks good from there, and that'll be good to go. I like it. Little PM turned into a service call. I got 3 more of these I gotta get to and fire off too, so see how that goes. And another one. Oh yeah. I like it. There, I got this one on for me. I did all the new LEDs. 2018. Shut down day 2. We got all of our belts changed. We got a chiller I gotta look at. And then these big burners here actually working, but we got new belts for them. Filter guys are supposed to be coming and changing the filters. They're pretty plugged up. And we're gonna swap over to the boom lift. I got everything I could with the scissor. And there's the next guy up there in the ceiling that I'm gonna have to have the boom for. Let's go put her back. Like a glove. There's my cord. Don't forget to plug your lift in for the next guy. This was almost dead when I got it yesterday. Last one. Completed. Now I just gotta get the hell out of here. Over to down here and raise it up out of the way. Now on to the next task. We got air hose. We got a crap ton of these chillers we got to go through. So screens, filters will get pulled the sides, will blow the coils out and blow the pumps out and get all the dirt and crap out of them, and the condenser coils obviously. Start from one end and work our way through because they're all over the place.